Mike, what's the worst habit high school quarterbacks develop that needs to be beat out of them when they get to college?
Oh, I think it varies a lot. I think it varies quite a bit. Just sort of depends on who it is. I mean, anything that stands in the way of making good decisions, being accurate and efficient with your feet, But, whether it's a hitch or whether it's some guy's lazy with his feet uh, doesn't have his eyes in the right place. But there's so many varieties of them. It's hard to pinpoint one.
When they arrive, do you want them doing much stuff with the other guys during the summer, or would you like to get them in meetings and stuff like that before they're throwing too much to the receivers?
No, you want them out there throwing. Get them out there throwing. They'll be able to see it on the move as the older guys are doing it, and then as they watch the older guys do it, then they'll pick it up, and then it'll happen even quicker when they're in the meetings.
That must have been sort of a challenge when you first got here, then, not having an upperclassman quarterback who knew what to teach the young guys.
No, yeah, you had to hammer away on the upperclassmen because they didn't know what they were doing. So yeah, good. As you get older guys that know what you're doing, it'll duplicate your efforts as they teach the younger guys.
How long does it take a quarterback before he gets good at throwing it into the trash can there, gets enough height on the fade, so to speak?
It depends how good he is. Some guys just naturally throw fades better than others. Some of it depends how much they did of that in high school. And then I've actually had a guy or two that left college and still wasn't very good at it.
At what point in a guy's career would you expect him to really not be a master, but really know the offense, have the playbook memorized, so to speak?
Some are smarter than others. They constantly get better at it. But just generally knowing the plays should happen in a couple months.
Coach, when you watch the film of Josh Rosen, quarterback for UCLA, what really stands out for him just as a freshman so far?
Probably just his ability to throw it physically, just how he's built physically and how he throws it.
Is there anything that really stands out about their defense that maybe past teams you've faced maybe didn't have?
They're big. Yeah.
For recruiting quarterbacks, how important is it to you that they come from a winning program?
I think it's helpful. Just the expectation of how to mobilize people to be successful. Kind of intangible, hard to measure, but I think it's helpful that they've had success in making the people around them successful.
Not to name names, but are there high schools that high schools that produce a lot of Division I prospects that you kind of stay away from because they don't teach quarterbacks in the way that you like them to be taught?
Not necessarily. If he's a good player. We did have a quarterback that played real well, and his high school was terrible, but he did real well and ended up playing for the Jaguars. No, it just kind of depends. Some do a better job training them than others.
And I guess because you guys have this system where the old guys teach the young guys, you kind of have to recruit people that you think will be good teachers as well.
Yeah, but you get guys that can play well first, and then that'll kind of evolve.